Our guy was a hardcore gamer. Day and night, he was glued to his PC. He was building kingdoms and strategy sims, taking medieval villages all the way to modern empires. But one day, fate played a trick. He accidentally stepped on the power board that kept his system alive. A sudden jolt of electricity surged through his body. Normally, that would have been the end. But instead of sending him to his doom, the current awakened something inside him, an ability to travel between the medieval world and the modern one. And what did he do with this power? He built his own city, became the richest man alive, and crushed every empire with war machines that looked like they came straight out of Call of Duty. Of course, plenty of beauties surrounded him, girls who admired him, who wanted him, and yes, who loved nothing more than eating his ice cream. It all began when he was just a mercenary selling modern items in a medieval market. Ever since he landed in this world, he quickly figured out the harsh truth. It's all ruled by the nobility, and regular folks are just their playthings, no cap. In this brutal world, the powerful straight up oppress the weak without a second thought. It's a harsh reality, and only the truly strong, the absolute Ogs, manage to survive and thrive here. But this world wasn't just filled with corruption and cruel nobles. No, it had darker trials. There was even an ice calamity, a disaster so terrifying it froze the entire planet for 5 years straight. Crops failed, people starved, and everyone called it the wrath of the ice and snow goddess, never realizing it was just nature itself. One day, while traveling, he stopped at a roadside inn. That's when an idea struck him. Why not buy this inn and turn it into a 5-star hotel for nobles? He walks right up to the inn's counter and straight up asks the girl working there, "Yo, you trying to sell this inn to me or what?" The girl looks at Lu Feng, totally confused, and replies, "Dude, this is a small shop, but it's thriving. Why the hell would I sell it to you? Are you out of your mind?" Lu Feng doesn't back down, pressing the girl to sell the inn, but she snaps back in a huff, "No, I am absolutely, positively not selling this inn." Lu Feng persists, telling her, "Look, for this inn, I'm ready to pay you whatever price you name, seriously." Suddenly, a man's voice cuts in from behind. "If you've really got that much cash to burn, why not just buy the whole damn city instead?" Lu Feng is genuinely taken aback by this bold suggestion. "The whole city?" he echoes, totally stunned. The man confirms, "Yeah, you heard right, the whole city." Turns out he's Baron Carter, a noble, and his son, Faze, is standing right there with him. Lu Feng turns to Baron Carter, asking, "This land is practically your legacy, your lifeblood. Why on earth would you even consider selling it?" Carter, with a sigh, explains his reason. "Well, the truth is, I'm simply getting too old for all this. My age is catching up to me, and frankly, I'm just tired. And let's be real, the new generation just isn't living up to my expectations at all. I just want to sell off my domain, retire peacefully, and chill out for the rest of my days in some big bougie city, you know?" Hearing this, Lu Feng can't help but think, is this guy seriously messing with me? This old man is one sly fox, no cap. Lu Feng then turns to Baron Carter, his voice firm, and says, "Alright, tell me, what's your price?" Carter, without even batting an eye, straight up demands a whopping 100 gold coins for the deal. That's a bold move, no cap. Hearing such an insane amount, Lu Feng snaps at Carter, "Are you out of your damn mind right now?" He rages, "I could literally buy 4 million sheep with 100 gold coins. Or even 500,000 cattle, for crying out loud. Hell, with that much gold I could just chill and enjoy my wealth until the next regeneration cycle." Lu Feng thinks to himself, he probably thinks I'm some naive fool, but I've been in this world for too long and know exactly how things work around here. Noticing Lu Feng's hesitation, Carter ups the ante, offering, "If it's really that steep, I'll even throw in my noble title for you." But even with that sweet deal, Lu Feng still flat out tells Carter no, refusing to buy the city. Suddenly, Carter's son draws his sword, immediately pressing the cold blade against Lu Feng's throat. "Talk about zero chill. My dad's offering to sell you this city," the son snarls. "You should be honored. How dare you even think of refusing such a generous offer?" Carter steps between them, trying to diffuse the tension. "Hey, no need to fight about this," he says, "and as for the price, well, that's definitely something we can discuss." Carter then turns to Lu Feng, asking calmly, "So, Lu Feng, how many gold coins do you think would be a fair price for this city?" Lu Feng scoffs, "Forget 100 gold coins. I don't even have 30 gold coins to my name right now to buy this whole city." Carter, surprisingly calm, responds, "Alright then, if that's the case, we'll seal this deal for just 30 gold coins." He seems almost too eager to settle. Lu Feng is utterly stunned, completely taken aback by the offer. He mulls over it, thinking, why on earth is he letting go of this city for such a ridiculously low price? There has to be something seriously shady going on here. Carter, with a sly smile, tells Lu Feng, "You know what? You seem like a genuinely good guy. That's precisely why I'm feeling generous and offering you this super special exclusive discount." He's clearly trying to butter him up. Lu Feng quickly points out to Carter, "Hold on a minute, I haven't actually brought any cash or coins with me today." Carter, unfazed, smoothly responds, "Don't worry about it at all. If you happen to have any valuable treasures on you, we can totally arrange an exchange for them instead." Something like a crystal glass or any other valuable artifact he might possess. Lu Feng suddenly realizes, aha, so his whole game was about my crystal glasses all along. That's why he's been dragging this negotiation out. Lu Feng tells Carter, these crystal glasses? Oh, I brought them from a place incredibly far away. That place is super unique, like years of travel away from here. Here's the kicker though. These crystal glasses are actually just ordinary wine glasses he snagged for super cheap from a dye shop back on Earth. But Liu Feng, completely unfazed, lays out the whole truth to Carter. And to everyone's surprise, both Carter and his son are genuinely blown away and super impressed by his honesty. Carter gazes at those glasses, absolutely floored. Bro, I've never seen crystal glasses this insane anywhere in this whole kingdom, he exclaims. They're truly magnificent, no cap. Hearing Carter's awe, Liu Feng can't help but inwardly snicker, realizing just how easily the people of this world are swayed, practically turning into fools with a single glance at something new. They really fall for anything, huh? Lu Feng coolly remarks, man, if I'd known how hyped you get, I'd have stocked up on way more wine glasses from the shop. He then shrugs, adding, but it's whatever, I can always pop back to Earth once a day, no biggie. Immediately after, Carter, eyes gleaming, rushes over to Lu Feng. He leans in conspiratorially asking, my friend, tell me, do you happen to have any more treasures hidden away? But Lu Feng, sharp as a tack, immediately catches on to Carter's greedy intentions. He thinks to himself, these guys aren't slick, they just want to scope out if I've got any more valuable stuff, and if I do, they'll totally try to screw me over and snatch it all. Lu Feng, always thinking 3 steps ahead, quickly hatches a plan. He then smoothly retorts to Carter, tell you what, why don't you just see for yourself if I have any other precious items, go on, have a look. With that cunning remark, Liu Feng swiftly and discreetly transfers all the truly valuable items from his box straight into his hidden system space. Carter, completely oblivious to Liu Feng's move, grins smugly. He's already envisioning a treasure trove within the box, gleefully thinking, oh, this box must be jam-packed with tons of treasures that I'm about to totally swipe. The moment Liu Feng opens his box, revealing it to be empty of anything truly valuable, he innocently gestures inside. See, is there anything here that strikes your fancy? Anything you consider precious? He asks Carter. Carter's face drops. He quickly dismisses it all, telling Lu Feng, nah, this is all just total trash, man. I definitely don't want any of this junk. With that awkward encounter behind them, Lu Feng and Baron Carter continue their journey, making their way toward the city's grand palace. Lu Feng then turns to Carter, pointing at the vast expanse. Are these amazing wheat fields part of Xiang City? And damn, they've really grown well, haven't they? He thinks to himself, if these crops were harvested and sold, they would undoubtedly bring in an absolutely massive amount of profit, a serious haul of cash. Carter confirms, yep, these fields definitely belong to Xiang City. But then he adds with a sigh, however, every single time it's almost harvest season, these notorious horse thieves always swoop in out of nowhere, pillage everything, and then just vanish without a trace. Just then, Carter excitedly nudges Lu Feng. My friend, look, we've reached the city, he exclaims, gesturing at what he believes to be a beautiful sight. Lu Feng gazes at the city in front of him, feeling a surge of satisfaction. He remarks, alright, this is definitely worth all the money I've invested so far. It actually looks pretty impressive for what I paid. Carter quickly shakes his head, correcting him. No, my friend, not that way, he clarifies. It's actually this other side. Lu Feng, a bit confused, turns his head and asks, wait, so is Xiang City actually over that way then? Carter emphatically points toward a different area, declaring, no dude, this is Xiang City. Lu Feng's jaw practically drops when he finally sees Xiang City for real, realizing that all the houses are nothing but flimsy straw huts, leaving him completely utterly shocked. Carter, noticing his dismay, quickly reassures him, hold on, don't be so bummed out, there's a massive, impressive palace further. Lu Feng just loses it, straight up crying at the sight. He yells, even if money was raining from the sky, I wouldn't touch a purchase like this with a 10-foot pole, no cap, this is insane. Carter and Lu Feng make their way, slowly advancing towards the majestic palace. As Liu Feng peeks into their homes, he's shocked to see absolutely no food, just people with bones practically sticking out there starving, man. Moving further, he sees famished people just wandering aimlessly on the streets, utterly without hope. Some of the desperate residents even start calling Carter and Liu Feng leeches, making it crystal clear they're not welcome, like, at all. A few, overcome by their gnawing hunger and the grim reality of their situation, actually step forward pleading and begging for help. Even little kids, dressed in tattered rags, are trailing behind them, their faces gaunt with hunger. Suddenly, our gaze shifts to the palace's announcement tower, where a loud, resounding bell is dramatically rung. The bell's clang echoes, and everyone gathers, buzzing with questions. What are they going to announce this time? Are they seriously going to hike our taxes again? Suddenly, Baron Carter dramatically raises his hand, ready to make a grand announcement. My dear, suffering residents, he begins. He declares, I, Baron Carter, proudly announce today that I am officially granting the title of Baron to none other than Liu Feng. From this moment forward, he will be our new, esteemed city lord. Immediately, a buzz erupts among the crowd. Is this new city lord just gonna jack up our taxes? They whisper. The consensus quickly turns dark. He's definitely just another blood-sucking parasite. After his grand speech, Carter turns to Liu Feng and smugly declares, City Lord, Xiyang is now all yours. My work here is done, so I'm out. Liu Feng, attempting to be cordial, offers a hesitant hello to the gathered residents. But just as he's about to speak further, the crowd erupts, screaming at him, Parasite! Leech! Get the hell out of here, they shout, unified. They accuse Liu Feng directly, Bloodsucker. You people have already sucked us dry of all our money. What more do you even want now, huh? With that, the enraged crowd starts pelting Liu Feng with rocks, screaming, Kill him! Get him! Looking at the furious crowd and their crushing poverty, Liu Feng finally understands, no wonder Carter was basically giving me the city away for pennies. What a messed up situation. Meanwhile, we cut to Carter, who's still in the city, seething. He yells at some subordinates, You guys are all trash. That girl is already injured and has been starving for 7 damn days. And despite all of you, you couldn't even finish her off? Seriously, you're useless. They reply to Carter, Lord, he's seriously too up. We can't even lay a finger on him, no cap. Suddenly, Carter's brain cell activated, and he was like, Yo, I got an idea. Carter hops on his horse and casually drops, City Lord, I left a little surprise for you in the castle dungeon. Liu Feng, kinda sus, asks, Another gift, for me? Carter deadpans, You should probably go check it out ASAP, otherwise the castle's gonna get real loud. Just then, a loud, bone-chilling scream echoes from a girl inside the castle. He sprints like hell from the announcement tower, straight for the castle dungeon. Liu Feng's mind is racing. He's super confused. What the hell is even in this dungeon? Liu Feng heads underground in the castle and cautiously opens the dungeon door. The entire place was pitch black, crawling with rats everywhere, and only the flickering torches offered any light. Suddenly, Liu Feng spots some sus stuff that definitely shouldn't be there. He mutters, What kind of messed up gift did Baron Carter leave for me, seriously? And again, is Baron Carter actually trying to set me up? Then he spots a rusty old gate and yells, Yo, anyone in there? But then, that iron gate is totally locked. Liu Feng starts trying to force it open. But then, the concrete next to the metal gate starts collapsing, and Liu Feng shouts, Oh crap, this whole thing is going down. The moment that iron gate started to crash, Liu Feng quickly jumps back, barely dodging it. Suddenly, Liu Feng, feeling himself, boasts, Did you seriously think you could actually crush me? But the very next second, that damn gate slams right down onto Liu Feng's fingers. And Liu Feng immediately starts screaming bloody murder and agony. He pushes forward, grumbling, Ugh, my fingers are seriously throbbing so bad right now. As he steps further inside and finally gets a clear look, Liu Feng is absolutely shocked to his core. He spots a mysterious girl who, incredibly, has both distinct animal-like ears and a visible bushy tail. That girl is like a literal beast woman, and she's just lying there, clearly super weak. Liu Feng is completely shook by this revelation. He whispers, So, beast folk are actually real in this world? No way. Liu Feng rushes to the girl trying to lift her up. He's like, Yo, are you even alright? Speak to me. But after hearing Liu Feng, the girl is totally drenched in sweat, completely out of it. Liu Feng then wonders, Hold up, is this girl the gift Carter was blabbering about? He declares, Nah, I can't just ditch her like this. Watching her die is not an option. So Liu Feng activates his system ability, and instantly he starts summoning water right on the spot. And just a moment later, a portal suddenly rips open right in front of him. Inside that portal, he stashed tons of stuff he brought straight from Earth. Liu Feng mulls over, This girl is seriously weak. Let's check if I have anything she can actually drink. He figures an energy drink would be perfect for her, something to give her a quick energy boost. So, he grabs a simple energy drink from his stash. Then, he starts feeding it to the girl. Just moments after chugging the energy drink, the girl starts coming to and slowly opens her eyes. But as soon as her eyes open and she spots Liu Feng, she instantly spits all that energy drink right back onto him. Then, thinking Liu Feng's just some random stranger, she gives him a seriously powerful kick. That sends Liu Feng flying, landing hard, and suddenly, blood starts pouring from his mouth. Seeing Liu Feng totally knocked down, the girl wastes no time, swiftly sprinting straight towards him with intense speed. She immediately pounces on Liu Feng, pinning him down to ensure he can't possibly rise, then menacingly digs her sharp nails right into his throat, ready to strike. Liu Feng, in despair, murmurs, Damn, it's totally over for me. I'm actually about to die right here, right now. He desperately pleads, but I seriously don't want to die. I haven't even had a wedding yet, and I don't even have a wife to flex with. But just as the girl prepares to launch another brutal assault, she suddenly collapses right there, completely passing out due to her overwhelming weakness. Lu Feng lets out a massive sigh of relief, clearly shaken, and exclaims, "Okay, wow, I actually just survived that wild encounter this time." Lu Feng carefully picks up the unconscious girl and carries her all the way back to his castle. He gently lays her down on his own bed, then whispers to himself, "Damn, this beast woman is actually genuinely stunning, no cap. And by the way, that strikingly beautiful beast woman, her name is revealed to be Mina." Lu Feng can't help but ponder, but seriously, why on earth did Carter end up locking this powerful beast woman away in the castle's dark dungeon in the first place? Suddenly, the girl's stomach starts rumbling loudly from hunger, and Lu Feng finally connects the dots, realizing, so that's cool why she passed out. Lu Feng then rummages through his system space, looking for ingredients and deciding, yeah, Subinray should probably do the trick. Meanwhile, the scene abruptly shifts to the bustling city market, where an old man is suddenly hit in the face by a flying piece of paper. He picks up the mysterious page, and as he reads its contents, a look of utter shock spreads across his face. Panicked, he starts yelling for everyone to gather around, demanding, "Quick, everyone, come see what's written here." Back with Lu Feng, has already finished cooking, having whipped up a comforting bowl of rice and soup. He's gently spoon-feeding the warm, aromatic soup to Mina, trying to get her to eat. And Mina, drawn in by the incredible aroma, is unconsciously consuming the delicious food. But the moment she regains her strength, she abruptly stands up, suddenly on guard again. She glares at Lu Feng, demanding, Who exactly are you anyway?" Grabbing Lu Feng by the throat, she fiercely questions him, "What the hell did you just make me eat?" Lu Feng, still calm, reassures her that it was nothing but a simple bowl of rice and soup, nothing suspicious at all. Mina then glances at the rice and soup bowl, while Lu Feng quietly notes how incredibly close she's sitting to him. Mina confirms this is actually rice porridge and admits it smells genuinely amazing too. But Mina quickly recomposes herself, putting on a straight face and reminds herself, "I mustn't forget how these humans managed to capture me in the first place." Despite her resolve, her hunger proves too powerful to control, and her stomach lets out another loud, embarrassing growl. Mina, surprisingly, tells Lu Feng quickly, "Eat a few spoonfuls of this rice porridge yourself." Lu Feng responds casually, "Alright, I'll just drink it then." Lu Feng, without hesitation, puts the entire bowl to his mouth and chugs down all the rice porridge in one go. Lu Feng tells Mina, "This is seriously good stuff," and then lets out a satisfied burp. But Mina, still poker-faced, insists, "No, drink another one." Lu Feng, ever chill, replies, "Alright, I'll keep drinking it until it's all gone." Witnessing his easygoing nature, Mina starts to seriously ponder. If he genuinely intended to harm her, he would have had countless opportunities to do so already. Therefore, she concludes that there's absolutely nothing suspicious or wrong with this rice porridge. A short while later, we witness a shocking sight. Mina has, without a doubt, devoured an entire month's worth of rice porridge in one swift, unbelievable sitting. The table is now absolutely covered in empty bowls, a stark testament to her unbelievably massive appetite. Lu Feng is absolutely flabbergasted by this scene. He can't help but ask himself, utterly dumbfounded, how the hell does she eat so much? Seriously, how is this even possible? Mina, bewildered by Lu Feng's unexpected kindness and generosity, finally speaks up. She wonders aloud, with genuine surprise etched on her face, since when did humans become so incredibly kind-hearted and benevolent? This is truly baffling. Suddenly, Mina turns to Lu Feng, her expression hardening. She coldly demands, "Release me right this instant or I will absolutely kill you without any hesitation." Lu Feng is utterly stunned by her sudden outburst and audacious threat. He exclaims in disbelief, "What the actual fuck? I gave her water when she was thirsty, fed her when she was hungry, and even healed her wounds. But the moment she came to her senses, she instantly turned her back on me, showing absolutely zero gratitude for anything." Lu Feng, seething with anger, snaps back at her. He retorts, "Fine then, no one's stopping you, the door is right there, so you can just leave." And just like that, Mina begins to make her way out, seemingly unaffected by his words or actions, heading towards the exit. As she starts to leave, Lu Feng calls out to her. He warns her, "Be careful on your way out or else some scumbag like Carter and his men might just snatch you up again." Mina pauses, her thoughts suddenly swirling. She muses to herself, "This noble is definitely way different from all the others. However, I absolutely shouldn't get entangled with these filthy humans and their convoluted affairs. I must escape this place immediately and without further delay." Just then, Mina hears loud, agitated voices echoing from outside the castle walls, drawing her attention abruptly. Suddenly, Mina lunges at Lu Feng again, ready to strike him down, and yells furiously. She snarls, "Do you take me for a fool? You've clearly set up another ambush outside just to kill me." Lu Feng stares at her, completely dumbfounded, and retorts. He asks, "What the hell are you even talking about? I live alone in this damn castle and I don't know anyone here. Are you finally going to release your grip from my throat, or do you intend to maintain this ridiculous hold indefinitely? Or are you seriously planning to rip my head clean off my body right now, you psycho?" Suddenly, the main gate of the castle begins to violently shake and shudder from the sheer force of an external assault, indicating imminent danger. The entire town, armed with whatever weapons they could find, stands angrily outside the castle gates. They roar, "Bloodsucker, come out. If you won't let us live, then we'll damn well kill you first." Mina turns to Lu Feng, her eyes narrowed in suspicion. She sneers, "After hearing all that, are you still going to tell me you are trying to trick me?" Lu Feng, clearly bewildered, hastily replies. He insists, "I genuinely have no idea what the hell is happening out there, just like you." The furious mob outside successfully smashes through the castle's outermost gate, forcing their way violently into the compound. Wasting no time, they then grab massive wooden logs and begin brutally battering down the inner castle door as well, their resolve unyielding. From within the main cabinet, both Mina and Liu Feng watch this chaotic and destructive scene unfold before their very eyes, utterly bewildered. Lu Feng warns Mina that they could break down the door any second, urging her to bolt. "Seriously, if I'd wanted to harm you, you'd be dead by now." Just as he says that, the mob smashes through Liu Feng's main cabinet door, rushing inside like a horde. One guy shouts, "Yo, the city lord's right there, don't let him get away." All the city folk quickly swarm, encircling Liu Feng, leaving him isolated in the middle. Every single person aims their weapons directly at Lu Feng's throat. He calmly asks, "What the hell's going on here? Can someone explain?" A man steps forward, glaring, "City lord, everything we earn, we just hand it over in taxes just to exist here, leaving us with barely anything to eat. So why the hell do you want to hike our taxes even more?" Lu Feng is visibly shook, stating, "Forget raising taxes. I haven't even ordered anyone to collect them yet." Suddenly, the old man brandishes a paper, challenging, "Then what exactly is this, huh?" Lu Feng suddenly remembers. This is the exact paper Baron Carter swiped from his box before dipping. The crowd erupts into shouts again, threatening, "If you won't let us live, then we won't let you live either." Just then, one dude wielding a sharp weapon lunges at Lu Feng. But suddenly, a stone is hurled, smashing right into his hand, making him drop his weapon instantly. Turns out, it was Mina. She steps right between them, yelling, "Back off, all of you." The stunned man demands, "Who the hell are you anyway?" Mina reminds everyone, according to the law, if any commoner lays a hand on a noble, both they and their entire family face the death penalty. The crowd falls silent, the realization hitting them hard. One mutters, "If I die, it's just me, but I have 2 kids and a wife." Lu Feng is thinking, "Bro, I literally told her to run. Why'd she come back?" Mina turns to Liu Feng, genuinely concerned, "Are you alright?" Lu Feng actually has a nasty cut on his head from the weapon, but he still plays it cool, muttering, "I guess I'm fine." Hearing his dismissive reply, Mina can't help but burst into laughter. "You've hiked our taxes by a whopping 50%. What's the damn difference between this and throwing us straight into a death trap? It's basically a death sentence." Stunned, Lu Feng couldn't utter a single word. He then calmly asked the old man, "Hand over that paper, let me see it for myself." Lu Feng took the paper and meticulously examined every detail, his eyes scanning for any clue. He scrutinized it with intense focus. Turns out, the tax notice was an old one, issued by the previous city lord Carter. He notoriously jacked up taxes by 50% just to celebrate his damn horse's birthday. Staring at the aged document, Lu Feng muttered to himself, "So, this is it? Was this ancient piece of paper the real reason I've been caught in all this mess for so long?" Lu Feng then clarified the situation for everyone. "Listen up, everyone. Look closely, this tax notice is ancient history issued by this previous city lord." The crowd immediately quieted down, murmuring amongst themselves. "Wait, was this from the old city lord? We freaked out for nothing," they whispered. But a black-haired boy, still fuming, shouted, "So what if it's old? You guys are all in the same damn clique, aren't you?" Hearing that, Lu Feng dramatically ripped the tax notice to shreds. "As city lord, I hereby declare in my own name that taxes will never be raised again in City Shang." He tossed the shredded paper onto the ground, making his point crystal clear. Taxes will never be raised again. The announcement sent a shockwave through the crowd, leaving everyone stunned. Even Mina was totally taken aback by this massive surprise. The crowd started murmuring again, now filled with doubt about Lu Feng. "Is this guy for real? A nobleman who'll never raise taxes? Nah, that's cap." But then others countered, "He did to tear up that tax notice though. Maybe he's actually serious?" And from this day forward, every single one of you will have more than enough food on your tables, ensuring no one goes hungry. Lu Feng then made another powerful announcement. "As your city lord, I'll only truly be happy when I help every person in my city get rich. My goal is to usher in an era where everyone lives in peace and prosperity." But listen up, he warned, "to achieve all this, we'll need to get our hands dirty and put in some serious, ungodly hard work." The townsfolk, though a bit confused, buzzed with excitement. "We don't totally get it," they mumbled, "but it sounds pretty epic." At that moment, the old man stepped forward, bowing deeply. "If that's truly the case," he declared, "then I wholeheartedly thank our city lord for his incredible kindness and grace." Lu Feng declares, "Yes, you heard that absolutely right. I, Lu Feng, never break my promises." The townsfolk start leaving the castle, muttering, "We really hope the city lord is telling the truth. If that's the case, things are about to get wild." Meanwhile, the scene shifts to Carter and his son. Carter's son boasts, "I heard City Sean has become a complete mess. Those city pests even broke down the city lord's mansion doors and stormed inside." Carter smirks, "Good. I was actually getting worried why the horse thieves hadn't shown up yet. I never expected it would all be brought under control by just a group of peasants." Carter's son laughs at this, exclaiming, "City Shang will be ours even sooner than we anticipated. Father, your plan is truly brilliant." As Carter and his son continue their conversation, a man suddenly rushes in, panting, "My lord, I have terrible news." Carter's son, clearly annoyed, snaps, "What kind of news is so urgent that you came running in here like that?" The man replies, "Lu Feng quickly dispersed the entire situation, and, what's worse, he released the beast woman we had imprisoned." Carter's son, enraged, shouts, "What? He released that beast woman? I spent a fortune to buy her. This is effing ridiculous." Carter tries to calm his son, "Son, don't get so angry," but his son retorts, "But I bought that beast woman specifically for my own pleasure." Carter explains to his son, "We can't just rush into things like this. He's still the city lord after all. Just give it a little time, and Baron Omar will naturally destroy him for us." Hearing this, Carter's son beams, "Father, you truly are the wisest." Meanwhile, we cut back to Lu Feng. It's evening, and he's lying on his bed thinking, "Man, I was genuinely scared today. I really need to chill out for a bit and compose myself." And just as he's lying there enjoying some tunes, Mina suddenly walks in. Mina informs Lu Feng that she's leaving this place right away. Lu Feng stops her immediately, saying, "Wait, your injuries haven't fully healed yet. If you leave now, someone will surely come and capture you all over again." Hearing this, Mina extends her sharp claws, snarling, "If anyone even thinks about doing that, I swear I'll take them down for good." Lu Feng tells Mina she can totally crash here until her injuries heal, assuring her, "Look, I can't even touch you in this place, so you gotta trust me on this." Mina looks at Lu Feng, puzzled, pointing out, "Humans never treat beast folk properly. So, like, how are you so damn kind all of a sudden?" Lu Feng explains to Mina, "I'm literally all alone in this massive castle, and honestly, your company would be a major vibe." At his words, Mina's cheeks suddenly flush a bright red, clearly flustered. Mina then challenges him, "Aren't you scared I might just off you?" Lu Feng just casually replies, "Nah." Lu Feng continues, "You're literally the strongest one here. If you actually wanted to kill me, you would have done it already, no cap." Suddenly, we cut to a luxurious hot spring in the castle where warm, inviting water is gently flowing. And in that shimmering water, delicate rose petals are gracefully floating, setting a serene mood. Mina quickly sheds her clothes and steps into the inviting hot water, finally relaxing. Mina sighs contentedly, "Oh, this bath is absolutely amazing. It's been ages since I've had one this good." But as she cleanses herself, her hand brushes against her painful wound, bringing back a sharp jolt of agony. Suddenly, old memories come flooding back to her. She recalls a time when a human offered her some food. Mina, who was absolutely starving at the time, eagerly accepted the meal. But, plot twist, the food was drugged with a powerful sleeping potion, causing Mina to pass out cold on the spot. And that scumbag locked her up, trapping her in a cruel cage. Later, a dude named Carter snatches her up for a single silver coin. The seller boasts, "This beast woman is top-tier quality, bro, totally worth every single penny you're paying." Suddenly, Mina slams her hand down on the water, seething with rage and declaring, "All humans are nothing but deceitful, backstabbing jerks. I will never put my trust in any of them, ever again." Just then, we spot Lu Feng peeking through the hot spring door, whispering, "I'm just super curious, okay? I really need to know the actual difference between normal humans and beast folk. Plus, I'm here to broaden my horizons, you know?" Just as Mina turns sharply towards the hot spring door, Lu Feng catches a glimpse of something he absolutely wasn't supposed to see. Right there before him are two absolutely stunning, perfectly round, well, let's just say, orange a sec. After witnessing such an epic scene, Lu Feng gets a massive nosebleed and straight-up faceplants right there on the spot. Of course, Mina hears the commotion and immediately demands, "Who's out there?" Quick as a flash, Lu Feng replies from outside, "It's just me. I was actually just here to bring you something to wash up with." Then, Lu Feng tosses some futuristic soap towards Mina from outside, a high-tech marvel that doesn't even exist in his world yet. Mina inspects the soap, remarking, "Wow, this smells amazing, and wait, this is the same scent as the city lord." Back on his sofa, Lu Feng exhales, "Phew, I was almost busted today. Good thing I got smart and used my head." Just then, Mina arrives, still chattering, and pushes the door right open. Hearing her voice, Lu Feng immediately jumps up and starts faking being super swamped with work. Then he stealthily peeks at Mina from behind a stack of papers. Mina, now wearing the shirt Lu Feng gave her, tells him, "These clothes you gave me just aren't fitting right." And just like that, Liu Feng gets another's nosebleed looking at Mina. He gasps, "Holy shit, a Catwoman is insanely gorgeous. This is something I'd only ever see in an anime or another dimension." As Mina steps closer, Liu Feng's nosebleed goes into overdrive, especially when he sees her tail, and let's just say his third leg definitely wakes up. Seeing this, Mina absolutely flares up, demanding, "Where the hell are you even staring?" Liu Feng quickly switches gears, blurting out, "I've prepared some bomb-hot rice porridge just for you." At the mention of rice porridge, Mina practically drools, the irresistible scent already reaching her. Mina tells Liu Feng, "I'm okay with the rice porridge, but if you try to pull any funny business with me," Liu Feng quickly cuts her off. "No, no way. I'd never do anything that sus, I swear." Mina picks up the bowl, muttering, "You humans are just never good news." Hearing her, Liu Feng quickly retorts, "But I'm a different breed, trust me." Mina fires back, "Yeah, you're right, you're not like them, you're actually a literal peeping Tom who spies on girls bathing." Liu Feng's mind is absolutely blown. He gasps, "Wait, did she actually catch me? If this gets out, how am I ever going to show my face in this city again?" Starts drinking the rice porridge. She exclaims how incredibly delicious it is, truly savoring every single bite. Mina then thinks, "Whatever, I'll let him off the hook for this rice porridge." But her tone quickly shifts as she warns Liu Feng, "You need to pack your bags and get out of here right now." She adds, "Because in the next few days, you absolutely won't want to be the city lord here. Trust me, you'll literally wet your pants and bolt." That's because the wheat harvesting season is just around the corner, only 20 days away, she explains grimly. And when the wheat harvest arrives, so do the notorious horse thieves. They openly steal the entire harvest, and even powerful kingdoms and nobles fear them, Mina reveals. If a city lord is weak, these bandits will even kill them, seize their castle, and claim the lordship for themselves, she continues, painting a bleak picture. To control them, you need a massive army, and on top of that, they are incredibly powerful themselves, Mina emphasizes. "And let's be real, you don't even have a single powerful knight you can rely on right now," she points out bluntly. Suddenly, Liu Feng has an epiphany, so that's why Baron Carter sold me the city so easily, and he just handed over his noble title without a fuss. Damn, I was practically digging my own grave. Mina sighs, "It's a shame I'm heading south. Otherwise I'd totally stick around to watch you humans slaughter each other." Liu Feng, shocked, asks, "Slaughter each other? Are people so terrified of the horse thieves that they'd resort to killing each other?" he questions, bewildered. Mina shakes her head, No, people aren't scared of the horse thieves. What truly terrifies them is the goddess of snow and ice, who brings destruction to the entire world with her fury. Hearing Mina's words, Liu Feng's curiosity is piqued. He asks, "What exactly is this goddess of snow and ice, and what kind of destruction does she unleash?" Mina replies to Liu Feng, explaining that the goddess of snow and ice unleashes an incredibly frigid storm, a relentless blizzard that tragically lasts for a grueling 5 whole years. The last time the goddess erupted in a furious rage, she unleashed a devastating breath, causing an immediate, all-encompassing chill to descend upon everything, everywhere. Everywhere you looked, there was nothing but an endless expanse of snow and ice. She had utterly transformed this entire world, turning it into a desolate realm of pure ice and frozen snow. Consequently, we had absolutely no other viable option or path left to us except to keep pushing relentlessly towards the south. We were simply clinging to a sliver of hope, steadily moving southward. Whole kingdoms, nobles, even kings were totally screwed because of this disaster, and a ton of people just straight up starved to death. It was brutal, no cap. Seriously, how on earth do you not know this already? Like, everyone in this entire place knows this basic info. It's common knowledge. Hearing this, Liu Feng quickly hits back. "Honestly, I wasn't even around here. I was way out in the east, like, super far away for ages." As Mina walks off, she throws one last warning at Liu Feng. "Look, if you genuinely don't want to end up dead, you seriously need to bounce from here like ASAP." Liu Feng reassures Mina, "The harvest is still half a month away, so seriously, don't even stress about me. I got this covered, for real." Witnessing Liu Feng's insane competence, Mina is left completely stunned. She's genuinely shook. She stares at Liu Feng, and he just casually drops, "I've got my own unique methods to totally fix this problem, you know?" Suddenly, the scene flips, and we're looking at this kid, Miu, with a massive tiger hot on his heels. He's hyping up the tiger, yelling, "Come on, tiger, come on." The tiger, totally triggered by his taunts, lets out a fierce, earth-shaking roar right at him. But plot twist, this is all just the kid's cunning trap. He taunts the tiger, "Hurry up, come on, you're seriously so slow, what the heck?" The kid's chilling on this massive pile of rocks, while the furious tiger is full-on rushing him. As the tiger lunges, swiping at him from the rock pile, the kid narrowly dodges, expertly jumping down just in the nick of time. Meanwhile, an older guy is totally on guard, watching the trap from above. Spotting the tiger finally coming, he immediately signals to his crew, yelling, "New da, new ed, new san, new sa. Everyone, get ready, like, right this instant." The second they get the signal, 5 boys, nets in hand, all leap onto the tiger ready to strike. The tiger spots them coming, but it's too late. It can't escape in time and gets totally tangled in the net. Just then, they arrive near City Shuyang, a place where everything was lush green and tranquility reigned supreme. From a mountain vantage point, they survey City Shuyang. The eldest dude remarks, "Alright, our gift is ready. Time to go deliver it." As they finally enter City Shuyang, the locals are buzzing, whispering, "Whoa, it's the Niu family." They haven't set foot in this city since they straight up ghosted Baron Carter's recruitment offer. So, what are they even doing here today? Just then, an elder blurts out, "Whoa, they're heading straight for the city lord's palace." The elder, utterly shook, murmurs, "Wait, are they actually here to meet City Lord Lu Feng?" Hearing this, the black-haired dude scoffs. "Nah, that's literally impossible. Even if the city lord got on his hands and knees, the Niu family wouldn't even think about meeting him. It's gotta be something else. No cap. The Niu family never takes orders from nobles and, honestly, they hate their guts." Inside the Niu family's fancy carriage, we spot 2 women. One gushes, "Liu Feng is such a good kid. The moment he became a noble lord, he sent us an invite. Guess we saved the right person after all, huh?" Right next to her, we see a girl named Nicole who's literally beaming. She whispers, "Finally, I'm gonna meet Lu Feng today," a sweet blush spreading across her cheeks. The family then pulls up to the palace, tossing a massive tiger forward. They declare, "Lu Feng, you're the city lord now, and this is our dope gift for you." Lu Feng stares at the tiger, totally hyped. "Whoa, this tiger is massive, and honestly, it's pretty freaking awesome." Lu Feng, buzzing with excitement, proclaims, "This tiger's gotta be over 300 kg. I can totally make a sick tiger fur coat out of this." Lu Feng tells everyone, "You guys must be wiped out from traveling so far. Why don't you chill here and get some proper rest?" That's when Nicole's mom nudges her. "You wanted to meet Lu Feng, right? Go talk to him now." Her mom insists, "Go on, hurry up and say hi to Lu Feng." But just as Nicole starts heading towards Lu Feng, her foot snags on the tiger's paw and she totally trips. But Lu Feng swoops in and catches her just in time, and both of them blush like crazy, seeing each other up close. But then, Nicole's, assets press right against Li Feng's chest. Seeing this, Li Feng immediately gets a nosebleed and blurts out to Nicole, "Whoa, Nicole, you've really grown." And then Liu Feng facepalms, realizing, "Crap, I said that out loud." Nicole blushes even harder and innocently asks, "Brother Lu Feng, does that mean I've gotten taller?" Hearing this, Lu Feng grins, "Yeah, you're totally right. I was just gonna say you've gotten so tall now, no cap," and he starts chuckling. Even Nicole's mom couldn't help but chuckle from behind them, enjoying the lighthearted moment. Nicole's dad then cuts in, urging, "All right, enough of the pleasantries, let's get down to business now, shall we?" Suddenly, Nicole's dad, Niu Ben, turns to all his men and commands, "You all, pledge your allegiance to Liu Feng." Hearing this, Lu Feng, genuinely surprised, pleads, "Uncle Niu Ben, I truly need you. Won't you stay by my side?" Uncle Niu Ben responds, "You're incredibly generous and I'd never let an opportunity like this slip away. However, you already know my situation. My leg is broken and honestly, I can't do much in this state." Lu Feng, undeterred, reassures him, "You don't need to worry about that, uncle. I'll make you good as new, just like you were before." To everyone's shock, the entire Niu family gasps, "What? How in the hell is that even possible?" they exclaim. And just moments later, we witness Liu Feng meticulously attaching a brand new prosthetic leg to Uncle Niu Ben's damaged limb. Lu Feng announces, "All right, Uncle Niu Ben, you can try to walk now. Take your time." Niu Ben tentatively plants his new leg, slowly pushes himself up from his chair and begins to walk forward. He takes a few steps, then a few more, and to his disbelief, he's walking perfectly fine. Overcome with emotion, Niu Ben exclaims, I can't believe this. I'm actually walking perfectly again." Witnessing this miracle, Nicole's mom starts to cry tears of joy. She sobs, "This is truly wonderful. I've never ever seen you this happy before." Nicole's mom and dad embrace, both overwhelmed with happiness and relief. Meanwhile, their entire family erupts in cheers, celebrating the joyous moment. Immediately, the entire Niu family begins to approach Liu Feng, surrounding him. Liu Feng, slightly confused by their sudden seriousness, inquires, "What's all this about? What's going on?" One by one, they all drop to their knees before him, a united front. With unwavering resolve, they declare, "Liu Feng, we are ready to become your loyal swords, prepared to cut down any and all enemies who stand in your way." Lu Feng then approaches Niu Ben and states firmly, "From this moment forward, you are officially the steward of this entire castle. Furthermore, you will also be my mentor, teaching me precisely how to effectively govern an entire city." Meanwhile, over in the bustling ration shop of Siang City, a frantic messenger bursts in, breathless. He shouts, "A letter from Baron Omar has arrived." Another anxious citizen immediately presses him, demanding, "Well, what exactly is Baron Omar's message?" The messenger grimly reveals the plan to oppose Xiang City has officially begun, and Baron Omar is about to unleash his first wave of attacks. The next morning dawns brightly, with the sun already high in the sky, hinting at a new day. Suddenly, a loud shout erupts from the local grocery store. What the hell? A man is fiercely arguing with the grocer, practically screaming, "You're charging us 3 copper coins for only 500 grams of wheat? Just 2 days ago, this wheat was only 2 copper coins. Why the hell have you hiked the price so much, dude?" The grocer, clearly a greedy jerk, shrugs dismissively. "Yesterday was yesterday and today is today. There's nothing I can do about it now. So either you take it or just leave it right here, fam." The man is absolutely fuming at this point, shouting back, "What kind of human are you, seriously?" The grocer secretly thinks, Baron Omar himself ordered this price hike, and you pathetic worms can't understand. This is your fate, so just accept it and eat, peasants. Just then, people start sprinting past the shop yelling, "They're giving out free food at the city lord's mansion. Let's go, hustle, before it all runs out." The man slams the sack of wheat back onto the counter, declaring, "If you're gonna keep hiking prices like this, then I'm not buying anything from you." The city lord is giving out free food? The grocer is absolutely stunned, muttering, "How is that even possible for real?" Everyone gathers in a massive crowd where Lu Ben is making an official announcement. He declares, "Come on everyone, find a good job for yourselves, ASAP. We're hiring clerks, hunters, and strongmen right here. And for these positions, you'll get some seriously good pay. Clerks will snag 120 copper coins a month, hunters will also get 120 copper coins monthly, and any strongman will earn a solid 80 coins per month." Upon hearing this, the crowd immediately starts buzzing, wondering, how are they offering such insane pay for these jobs? Who could be this kind, for real? They're not trying to pull a fast one on us, are they? This is literally 4 times the normal pay, no cap. Just then, Liu Feng steps forward from behind the crowd, declaring boldly, "I am Liu Feng. I always, chorus, keep my promises, so absolutely no one needs to stress about their paychecks. Everyone will get what they're owed, right on time, period." Seeing Liu Feng rocking those shiny, pristine clothes, every girl's heart starts absolutely pounding. All the girls are gushing. City Lord Liu Feng looks seriously handsome today. They're all wondering, how did he even get such bomb clothes? I've literally never seen any noble dress this impeccably before. But wait, forget the city lord for a sec. Even that beast woman is sporting some seriously fine threads. I've never ever seen clothes this smooth and absolutely stunning before. It's wild. Liu Feng approaches Lu Ben, telling him, "They'll take it from here. You can step aside now, dude." Liu Feng then announces, "Everyone, listen up. As this notice clearly states, we're hiring people for jobs and you'll need to pass a test. As long as you clear that test, we'll totally bring you on board. And get this, you won't just snag a monthly salary, you'll also get free food." Suddenly, the crowd standing there catches an absolutely divine whiff of food. They're all like, "Bro, where is that incredible smell even coming from?" Liu Feng then gestures towards the food, announcing, "If you work for us, you'll get amazing food like this. Your hunger problems? Poof, totally solved." All those people start salivating hardcore, just looking at the incredible feast. They gasp, "Whoa, is that a whole roasted boar?" Then they spot another dish, their eyes wide. They exclaim, "We've never seen food this epic before. We've only ever had wheat and rice, no cap." All the city dwellers start buzzing, realizing, what do we have to lose by giving this a shot? We should totally try it out. A black-haired kid observes, "Everyone's rushing to try it, but there's gotta be some kind of trap, right?" Then an old man steps forward, declaring, "Hold on, let me be the one to test it out first." The city lord sets up his official table right in the city square and announces, "Alright, so who's gonna be the first to step up?" Suddenly, from the back of the crowd, that same old man declares, "I want to apply for this. You'll go first." The old man states, "My name is Bafu, and I'd like to apply for the clerk position. I can both read and write, as you can see my handwriting on this paper right here." Liu Feng then begins reading Bafu's application letter. It states, "My ultimate dream is to provide all the citizens of City Xi'an with delicious food and quality clothes, ensuring everyone can live a life full of happiness and contentment." Liu Feng checks out the paper, noting, "Damn, this handwriting is clean, and whoever wrote this actually cares about people." Liu Feng then tells Bafu, "You passed. You'll start your clerk job tomorrow, no cap." Liu Feng quickly tells Nicole, "Alright Nicole, hurry up and give Bafu some food to try out." Old Bafu couldn't hold back at the sight of the food. He snatched it from Nicole's hand in a flash. Bafu proudly declared, "I'll be the first to taste this food for everyone here, just to make sure it's good." With a dramatic flourish, Bafu quickly rushed in and took his first bite. But the second that first bite hit, he froze on the spot, sweat beading on his face. What in the world was happening? Everyone started freaking out, asking, what the hell happened to Bafu? Was that food poisoned or something? The black-haired boy stepped forward again, brandishing his machete, yelling, "I knew it, this was a huge trap. Are you trying to sell our organs or what?" And just like that, the black-haired boy charged the city lord, shouting, "Uncle Bafu, hold on, I'm coming to save you." But the frozen Bafu, tears streaming down his face, blurted out, How can food possibly be this incredible?" Seeing this unexpected turn, the black-haired boy slammed on the brakes mid-charge, stumbling and collapsing right there. The black-haired boy screamed at Bafu, "Bafu, are you out of your mind? Why did you give us such a terrifying look? We thought you were a goner, man." Witnessing this, everyone immediately got hyped, starting their preparations. Some declared, "I'm applying for soldier," while others shouted, "Hunter it is for me." Now, Mew's family members guided all the aspiring hunters and soldiers to the test field. They announced, "This test requires jumping, running, and scaling walls. Only those who pass will be selected, so good luck." In a flash, the entire area cleared out, leaving only the black-haired boy standing alone in the middle. He thought, maybe I should give it a shot too? Meanwhile, Lu Feng was observing everything from his palace, chilling with Mina and Nicole. Watching everyone give their all, Lu Feng commented, "Awesome. Everyone's totally pumped and super happy about this opportunity." Lu Feng gently pats Nicole on the head, expressing his gratitude. "Nicole," he says, "thank you, your wooden creations made this entire test possible." Lu Feng then goes to pat Mina, but she sharply refuses, stepping back instantly. Mina glares at Lu Feng, telling him, "Say what you need to say, but keep your grubby hands to yourself." Seeing Mina's sharp reply, Lu Feng protests, "I just wanted to thank you. Your brilliant idea for the food drew everyone in, and now they're all super energetic for this test." Mina, fuming, storms off to sit on the other side of the wall. Liu Feng starts internally whining, "Damn, I almost managed to pat her ears." Nicole watches the two of them, pondering, what's actually their deal? That beast woman looks super dangerous, yet Lu Feng doesn't seem to have a single problem with her. Now, our attention shifts to the hopeful recruits, all desperately trying to pass this grueling test for a coveted job. They're pouring every ounce of their strength into this, fueled by the promise of food, chanting slogans like, "We have to pass for those beef noodles and that roasted pork." Some hopefuls dramatically tumble down, instantly getting disqualified, while others, crawling desperately on the ground, get their outfits snagged in the barbed wire, disqualifying them too. And some, halfway up the wall, lose their grip and fall, also finding themselves disqualified right then and there. Suddenly, we see Niu Ben, keeping a watchful eye over the entire field. He remarks, "I'm not sure where young Master Liu Feng even found all these crazy things, but this course would be tough even for people like Niuda, who've been training since they were kids. So just imagine how brutal it must be for those who've never trained at all." Moments later, we see some recruits openly complaining about the pain after the training, lamenting, "This training is absolutely brutal." Niu Ben begins to worry, thinking, if things keep going like this, we won't be able to recruit nearly enough soldiers. Meanwhile, we catch a glimpse of Lu Feng in his cabin, deep in thought as he reads a copy of The Art of War. Lu Feng, sounding quite disappointed, admits, "I had no idea so few people would actually pass this trial." Just then, Nicole arrives, carrying some fresh tea. Nicole sweetly says, "Lu Feng, I've brought you some tea and snacks. I've been working my butt off since dawn, baking this fresh cake just for you, Lu Feng. I'm sure you're gonna absolutely love it." Lu Feng, touched by the gesture, simply says, "Thank you." Lu Feng takes a bite of the cake and his eyes widen in surprise. "Wow," he exclaims, "this smells absolutely divine, and the taste? It's even better, seriously." Lu Feng turns to Nicole, his expression genuinely impressed, and declares, "Nicole, your cooking skills are genuinely next level. This is incredible." Nicole blushes slightly, responding, "I'm so glad you liked it, young master. But honestly, you're the one who taught me this recipe in the first place." Just as they're chatting happily, suddenly, Mina swoops in like a falcon and snatches all the remaining snacks from the table. Mina, mouth full, declares excitedly, "OMG, this is absolutely delicious. I've never tasted anything this good, anywhere, ever." Nicole, trying to sound cheerful, replies, "Oh, I'm happy to hear that you liked it too, Mina." But inside, Nicole is absolutely devastated and on the verge of tears. She laments to herself, "I spent all morning hunting for ingredients, painstakingly baking this cake specifically for young Master Lu Feng, and now, just like that, it's gone. What the actual heck?" Just then, the old man Bafu suddenly arrives on the scene, looking quite serious. Niu Ben approaches Lu Feng with grim news, informing him that the entire city population is on the verge of abandoning their training to resort to begging in the streets. Hearing this shocking update, Lu Feng is so stunned that he immediately spits out the coffee he was just drinking, a complete spray of liquid escaping his mouth. He sputters, completely taken aback. "What in the world is even happening here? Seriously, what's going on?" Niu Ben explains the dire situation to Liu Feng. Anyone who fails to pass the trials is barred from eating the regular food supplies. To make things worse, the greedy ration shopkeepers have shamelessly doubled the prices of essential goods, leaving everyone starving. Bafu, nodding gravely, adds, "Indeed, young master. Right now, practically everyone in the city is utterly starving." Niu Ben then asks cautiously, "City Lord, given the circumstances, will we have to lower the recruitment standards just to get more people in?" Hearing Niu Ben's suggestion, Mina scoffs, Are you kidding me? You humans can't even pass such an easy test? That's just pathetic. She continues with an air of superiority. Honestly, you humans are just incredibly weak, incapable of even the simplest challenges. It's truly disappointing to witness. Lu Feng stands up resolutely, shaking his head. No, he declares firmly, we absolutely cannot lower the recruitment standards under any circumstances. However, he adds, his voice hardening, we definitely need to do something about this greedy ration shop owner. This can't stand. A little while later, we see Lu Feng making his way to confront the city's notoriously greedy ration dealer. The smarmy dealer, feigning politeness, asks, City Lord, to what do we owe the unexpected pleasure of your visit here today? Lu Feng cuts straight to the chase, his gaze piercing. Tell me, he demands directly, are you the one responsible for shamelessly hiking the ration prices by a staggering 30 pence? The shopkeeper brazenly admits, yes, that's right. Enraged by his audacity, Lu Feng's face darkens. So, you're the one pulling a monopoly scam here, letting everyone starve just for your own profit? Without another word, Lu Feng delivers a powerful, swift kick straight to the greedy shopkeeper, sending him flying. Lu Feng kicks him, but the shopkeeper doesn't even flinch. Lu Feng glares, wondering if the dude's power comes from his belly fat. The shopkeeper, completely unfazed, tells Lu Feng, if you think it's too expensive then don't buy from me, go starve, for all I care. He then smirks right at Lu Feng, laughing provocatively. What, you got a problem with that? Enraged by the shopkeeper's insolence, Lu Feng's anger boils over, and he swiftly draws the sword he'd acquired from Niu Ben. Lu Feng shoves the sword right to the ration shopkeeper's throat, demanding, how dares you exploit essential rations just to line your own pockets? The shopkeeper immediately starts panicking, his eyes wide with fear. Lu Feng presses on, do you have no respect for the city lord's authority? The terrified ration shopkeeper desperately pleads for the sword to be removed from his neck, stammering, please, city lord, calm down. The ration shopkeeper then gives a defiant, mocking chuckle at Lu Feng. According to the kingdom's law, any merchant can set their own prices for goods. Are you actually trying to disrespect the kingdom's laws? Lu Feng turns to Bafu, demanding, is that true? Bafu reluctantly confirms, yes, lord, it is. Such a law indeed exists. The shopkeeper, now emboldened, insists, we are just humble grain merchants, running a small business. We are simply setting our prices as the law allows. Internally, the shopkeeper curses Lu Feng, but outwardly he boasts, do you honestly think I'm scared of a punk like you? I have Lord Omar's personal backing. Hearing this, Lu Feng realizes, damn, I didn't expect this to be such a pain in the ass. It seems he won't be able to resolve this matter today. Lu Feng tells the ration shopkeeper, looks like you're not lowering your prices today. But mark my words, when the time comes, you'll regret this. Big time. The merchant scoffs back at Lu Feng, you don't need to worry about that. When we set prices, we naturally don't regret a single thing. Lu Feng simply states, you just wait and see. Meanwhile, back in the city, people are absolutely buzzing with outrage. They're all crying out that wheat prices have skyrocketed from 2 copper coins to 10, and don't even get them started on refined wheat, which is now a whopping 14 copper coins. How can anyone possibly afford wheat now? They're convinced they'll all starve to death before the next harvest even arrives. Bafu was just about to bounce. Hearing everyone's chatter, he mutters, looks like those greedy merchants have jacked up the ration prices again. The moment Bafu pins up a fresh notice on the board, everyone crowds around, eager to see what new update has dropped. Turns out, this notice is directly from the city lord. It announces a massive recruitment drive for workers needed to reconstruct all the homes damaged in Xi'an City. They're specifically looking for stonebreakers, bricklayers, and porters, offering a daily wage of half a kilo of wheat, with a sweet 20% bonus for anyone who's literate. After reading the notice, the city folks turn to Bafu, their faces full of disbelief and hope. Is this for real? They ask. Does the city lord actually need that many workers? Bafu quickly assures everyone, no cap, it's all true. He tells them anyone interested can dive right in, they just need to apply at the city lord's mansion to get started. Hearing this, everyone lights up, buzzing with energy. I'm definitely applying. They cheer. I'm so ready for this. When the second day rolled around and everyone gathered to kick off their work, they were immediately hit with a major head-scratcher. They found themselves utterly perplexed, staring blankly at what appeared to be an incredibly complex and modern construction map, totally unlike anything they'd ever encountered before. Despite their initial confusion and the daunting task ahead, they didn't give up. Instead, they cautiously began to proceed, taking it one step at a time, determined to gradually figure things out and slowly but surely grasp the new techniques required. The scene quickly became a hive of activity as everyone found a role. Some members of the crew diligently started mixing the cement with meticulous care, ensuring it was just right, while others were busy transporting and delivering heavy wooden planks to where they were needed. Meanwhile, high above the ground, other skilled workers carefully positioned themselves. From their vantage point, they expertly took each plank and precisely fitted it into its proper place, ensuring the structure was built with accuracy and stability. As the day gradually drew to a close and the evening shadows began to lengthen across the city, a collective hunger pang hit the exhausted workers. Without a moment's hesitation, everyone eagerly dashed towards the large tables, anticipating a well-deserved meal after their hard day's labor. Upon laying eyes on the lavish spread of food, their faces instantly lit up with immense joy and gratitude. "Wow, this is absolutely incredible," they exclaimed in unison, feeling incredibly satisfied. "Today was truly fantastic. We had a blast." Meanwhile, back at the greedy ration shop, we find the three merchants looking absolutely deflated. "Today's earnings were basically zero," one grumbles. "Nobody bought a damn thing from our shop." But the main greedy shopkeeper isn't fazed one bit. He just scoffs. "You guys are totally overestimating that city lord. Chill out." The others quickly retort, "But he's giving everyone free food. If this keeps up, how are we supposed to sell our rations, huh?" The greedy merchant just smirks. "Just wait 3 days," he says confidently. "In 3 days, all the food stockpiled in that mansion will be totally empty." Hearing this, the others finally get it. "Yeah, you're right," they exclaim. "The palace can only hold 3 days' worth of food. But honestly, how long does this city lord think he can keep digging his own grave?" The merchant's eyes gleam. "The moment that food runs out, we'll teach that city lord a lesson he won't forget," he vows. "And then, we'll all make some serious bank together." Hearing this, everyone else burst into laughter, nodding in agreement. "Seriously, you're right," they cheered. "We're gonna absolutely fleece these people. No cap, they won't know what hit them." Suddenly, we cut to the city lord, chilling in his cabin, deep in thought. That's when Nicole strolls in, looking urgent. The city lord was super focused, meticulously drawing up the construction maps for the entire Xiyam country, totally engrossed in his work. Nicole then gently places a cup of tea on his table, breaking his concentration. "Young master," she says, her voice a little hesitant. Lu Feng, still half distracted, simply asks, "What's up?" Nicole explains, "It's great that you've given them free housing, young master, and even better, you're providing them with free food too." But then she pauses, and Lu Feng, picking up on her hesitation, cuts in, "But what?" She drops the bomb. "Our food supplies in the storage room are running dangerously low, young master. They'll be gone super fast at this rate." Meanwhile, everyone is working their butts off, diligently rebuilding their homes from the ground up. Down below, people are working while praising Lu Feng. One guy brags, "I took a whole kilo of food home yesterday," and another chimes in, "Me too, it was clutch." But then, after their grueling work, everyone lines up for rations, only for one person to notice. "Wait, why is this sack totally empty? Are we not getting our food today? Seriously?" The guy handing out rations looks stressed and tells Bafu, the supplies are completely gone. "What the hell are we supposed to do now?" Bafu tries to calm him down, saying, "Don't even stress. I already told City Lord Lu Feng about this. He'll figure something out, he always does." Meanwhile, Lu Feng is standing by the city wall looking out, clearly waiting for someone important. Then Nicole approaches, her voice strained. "Young master!" She warns him our entire ration supply in the storage room is almost depleted. If new rations aren't delivered ASAP, things are gonna go sideways, fast. Lu Feng, completely unfazed, confidently reassures her, "Don't worry, seriously. The rations are gonna arrive any minute now. Trust." But back at the distribution point, the crowd is getting huge and restless, starting to protest loudly. "Where are our damn rations?" they yell. "We're starving. Give us our food now." Spotting all this chaos, that greasy, greedy merchant suddenly appears. He snarks, "What's all this fuss about? Where's the city lord? Is he too scared to settle his accounts here?" The greedy merchant then confronts Bafu directly. "Bafu, what the hell happened? Why did you stop distributing rations? Get these people their food ASAP." He rants, "Everyone's been busting their ass all day, and now they're just standing here starving. What are you even doing?" Then he delivers the low blow. "Don't tell me there are no rations left and everyone's just gotta starve, right? That better not be it." Hearing that, the working people are absolutely livid. "What the hell are you even saying?" they yell, furious. "My wife and kids are still starving at home. I gotta get them food, man." Bafu tries to talk sense into everyone, urging them to stay calm. He repeatedly tells them to chill out for a bit, promising that the much-needed rations will arrive very soon. He assures them that they just need to be patient for a little longer. The greedy ration shopkeeper pipes up, suggesting maybe the city lord is facing some hard times, which is why he can't sell any food. Then, with a sly grin, he asks, "Do you all actually want our help?" Just then, the shopkeeper's crew shows up, questioning him. What kind of crazy talk is this about helping the city lord? If he truly needed rations, he'd just buy them from the market and distribute them to everyone, especially now when everyone's been working their butts off all day and their kids are starving at home. Hearing this, the crowd erupts into chaos once more. They all start yelling, "Give us our damn rations, we worked hard all day, so give us our food." Seeing the escalating situation, Bafu points his trusty supporting stick directly at the instigator, demanding, "What the hell are you even saying? Are you seriously trying to incite a rebellion here?" At this, the crowd turns their anger towards Bafu, retorting, "Seriously, when did you become so ungrateful? Have you already forgotten that we, the people of this city, used to help you out?" The city lord made us slave away all day and now has not even giving us food. We won't just stand by and let him get away with this. Just as things are about to explode, City Lord Lu Feng himself appears on the scene, stepping forward and demanding, "What in the world are all of you people doing here?" Lu Feng then makes a chilling announcement. "Anyone who causes too much trouble or chaos here today will not be needed for work starting tomorrow." At this shocking declaration, everyone falls completely silent, not daring to utter another word. Amidst all this chaos and shouting, Bafu actually gets injured. His concerned grandson quickly rushes to his side and worriedly asks, "Grandpa, are you really okay?" Spotting the city lord, that greedy merchant immediately tries to stir up trouble again. He boldly confronts Lu Feng, saying, "Oh, so you finally decided to show up. When exactly are you going to start handing out rations again?" Lu Feng addresses the whole crowd, telling them there's no need to worry. He assures them ration distribution will begin very shortly. You all just need to wait patiently for a little while longer. Upon hearing this, the greedy merchant's thugs immediately challenge the city lord, exclaiming, "What nonsense are you even talking about? Everyone here is starving and they simply cannot wait any longer." And then, the greedy ration shopkeeper starts his whole dramatic act, putting on a big show for everyone. He dramatically declares, "These poor people have been toiling away tirelessly all day, and their innocent children are starving, waiting at home. I simply cannot bear to witness such suffering." He then proceeds to theatrically wipe away his very fake tears from his eyes. The grocer starts crying again, feigning distress. He asks if the city lord has no mercy for these people and their children, trying to play on emotions. Then, that greedy grocer, still putting on an act, says, "But city lord, you don't need to worry at all. My shop has enough food for everyone to eat their fill tonight. Just send them to my store to pick up their rations." Hearing all this, the city's residents fall right into his trap, completely fooled, and start cheering and applauding that greedy merchant. Lu Feng finally sees through his entire scheme. So this is why he's been causing such a ruckus here all this time. He wants me to buy rations from him at exorbitant rates just to distribute them. What a scam. Lu Feng walks up to the greedy grocer and asks, "Do you honestly think these people can afford your rations?" But the grocer quickly replies, feigning shock, No, city lord, everyone here is starving and you're still thinking about money at a time like this?" The grocer then admits to Lu Feng, "Yes, my food is a bit expensive. It's only 20 copper coins per kilogram. But to get it, I have to travel incredibly far and stock up on massive supplies." He then presses Lu Feng, asking, "But tell me, city lord, what's truly more important to you in the end, money or the lives of the people in this city?" Hearing this, all the people are swayed once again, siding with the grocer, shouting, "Yes, he's right, just give us our rations quickly." Seeing this whole situation unfold, Mina mutters, "Looks like Lu Feng is getting way too caught up in this mess." The grocer then says with a sly grin, "City lord, it's already evening. Are you still not going to distribute the rations? How much longer do these poor people have to wait?" He then turns to everyone, proclaiming, "Perhaps all of you should just go home now, because it seems the city lord isn't going to give anyone any rations today." Hearing this, all the city's residents become enraged at their city lord. And then, the grocer rubs salt in the wound, adding, "It looks like the city lord isn't going to buy rations for me. He doesn't even care if your kids are alive or dead back home." Hearing this, everyone absolutely loses their shit, becoming furious and starting to curse Lu Feng. They scream, "Give us our rations or we won't let you off easy. Give us our food, now." Suddenly, the crowd starts chanting, "There must be tons of rations in the city lord's mansion. We need to go loot it." And with that, everyone rushes off to raid the mansion. Lu Feng sees the chaos, and honestly, he's kinda thrilled but also stressing out. He thinks, "Damn, these guys aren't gonna leave my castle standing today." Spotting City Lord Lu Feng in such a tight spot, that greedy merchant and his goons burst into loud, mocking laughter. Just then, some folks in the crowd spot something way off in the distance. "Yo everyone, look over there," they shout, pointing. Instantly, everyone, even that greedy merchant and a curious Lu Feng, turns their heads in that very direction. And what do they see? The Niu family, pulling up with huge horse-drawn carts absolutely stacked with much-needed rations. Niu Ben proudly announces, "Young master, I've managed to bring all the rations you specifically requested. They're all here." Lu Feng looks at Uncle Niu Ben, a wave of relief washing over him, and exclaims, "Uncle Niu Ben, you literally couldn't have picked a better time to show up." That greedy ration merchant is absolutely flabbergasted, jaw practically on the floor, seeing piles of ration sacks. "Wait, where in the actual hell could all these sacks of ration have come from?" he splutters. Niu Ben quickly drops to one knee, respectfully announcing, "City Lord, we have successfully completed our mission, just as you commanded. If you hadn't warned us about the food shortage in advance, we never would have made it here on time, and everyone would have just starved. And the best part, we secured the exact full amount you requested, paying for every last bit of it." With a triumphant grin, Lu Feng immediately commands his soldiers, "Alright, start distributing these rations to everyone, now." Upon seeing the massive supply of food, all the citizens erupt in an overwhelming wave of pure joy and relief. They hoist Lu Feng up in the air, cheering wildly and chanting with full force, "Long live the city lord! Long live the city lord!" The greedy merchant's cronies nervously ask, "So, what are we gonna do now?" The merchant, fuming, retorts, "Just chill and watch. I'll definitely figure out a comeback for this, no cap." Evening fades into night, and then we skip to the next day. We find Lu Feng chilling, totally relaxed and sprawled out on his bed. He's deep in slumber, peacefully sleeping, when suddenly a mysterious shadow falls over him, covering his face. And plot twist, it's Nicole, gently leaning over him. "Seriously, how can Lu Feng look so damn handsome even when he's asleep?" she whispers to herself. "Ugh, I seriously can't handle this level of cuteness right now." Nicole cautiously glances around the room, making sure no one else is nearby. She double-checks, ensuring absolutely no one is peeking or watching her secret moment. But then, out of nowhere, Mina suddenly pops up right between them. "What in the actual hell are you two even doing?" she demands. Nicole jumps back, completely startled by Mina's sudden appearance. No, we weren't doing anything at all," she stammers. "Lu Feng's just, sleeping." Then Nicole quickly turns the tables, glaring at Mina. "And seriously, what are you even doing here? You didn't make a single sound coming in." Mina scoffs, "Nonsense, I'm a Catwoman warrior, for crying out loud. How on earth could I possibly make a single sound when I'm moving around? That's just ridiculous to even suggest." Their squabbling racket ends up waking Lu Feng. He groggily asks, "What the hell is going on here, seriously?" Nicole quickly replies, explaining, "Oh, I was just bringing you breakfast." Nicole, clearly flustered and a bit frazzled, nervously stammers, "Why, yes, that's right. I was just here to deliver breakfast, honestly." Lu Feng thanks Nicole for bringing him breakfast so early in the morning. We now shift our focus to City Xiyang's training ground, where all the city's robust and strapping individuals have gathered to take a crucial test. Suddenly, Mina interrupts their conversation and informs Lu Feng that the training camp he requested is now completely ready. Hearing this, Lu Feng exclaims, "That's seriously amazing news. Thanks for bringing such a good update this morning." He then turns to Mina, telling her, "Mina, you're literally my good luck charm, always making all my wishes come true." Mina then casually snags a bun from the plate to eat, remarking, "Whatever, everyone's waiting for you outside, by the way." Nicole glares at her, thinking, her attitude is absolutely terrible. I have no idea why Lu Feng protects her so much. Lu Feng gets ready to leave, telling Nicole on his way out, "Nicole, when I get back, I'd love some braised pork ribs for lunch." Nicole happily replies, "Gladly, I'll definitely have them ready for you." A newcomer among them excitedly asks, "Is it true that food here is totally free of charge?" Another confirms, "Yeah, no cap, the food really is free here." Just then, Niu Ben reports to Liu Feng, "Young master, we've selected these individuals based on your strict requirements, just as you instructed." Liu Feng then begins to deliver his speech, addressing everyone present as future soldiers. He continues, "The only reason you guys didn't pass the military selection exam last time was because you never received proper food or adequate training. That's why I'm going to provide all of you with free food and rations here. In return, you must train diligently with Knight Niu Ben wholeheartedly. Next week, you'll get another chance to participate in the training test to become personal, legitimate soldiers of City Xiyang. And if you manage to pass that exam at that time, you won't just get good food and nice clothes. Instead, you and your entire family will be completely exempt from all taxes. That's a game changer." Hearing this, everyone present was absolutely floored. They couldn't believe their ears, exclaiming, "Seriously, where else could you possibly find such an insane offer that includes free food, clothes, excellent pay, and tax exemptions? This is genuinely too good to be true." Everyone was instantly hyped, erupting in cheers and chanting for City Lord Lu Feng, screaming, "Long live the City Lord, all hail our mighty City Lord." Seeing the crowd utterly pumped and brimming with such raw energy, Lu Feng wastes no time and drops the order to Niu Ben, "Initiate training, right now." Niu Ben snaps to attention instantly, responding with a crisp, "Yes, sir." Suddenly, all the sons from the powerful Niu family appear, standing ready in a disciplined line, prepared to whip these recruits into shape. Niu Ben then lays down the rules, informing everyone that these are their trainers, fully responsible for their development, and they must listen to every command. Niu Ben meticulously splits all the new recruits into various teams, assigning one of his sons to each squad to ensure dedicated oversight and effective, personalized training. Right then and there, the intense, hellish boot camp officially kicks off, with challenging drills like leaping over roaring flames. They're pushed to their limits, forced into grueling rope climbs, and even scaling sheer walls with nothing but their bare hands. This is how Liu Feng embarks on forging his elite modern army, ensuring everyone is trained to easily master guns and other heavy-duty weapons for future battles.